Gang, what's up? Welcome back to another edition of Intuitive Angling. Much appreciate you guys making a little time out of your day to watch the video. And today, man, I have got some interesting info for you guys. Actually, this information is going to be more interesting to BASS, to Bassmaster, and to MLF if they pay attention to it. But because they'd be wise to pay attention to this, I can guarantee it. And we're going to be talking about some of the comments that I've received about the television coverage on events that use Livescope. You guys are going to really want to hear about this. Super interesting. So anyway, before we get started, just a couple quick reminders. Just wanted to remind everybody about our new virtual fishing lessons at fishthemoment.com. We got myself, Matt Steffen, Miles Berghoff, Jimmy Easterling giving virtual fishing lessons that you can get through fishthemoment.com. I'll include the link in the description, and also please hit those view products so you see at the screen starting out the video. It's a good way to support the channel. Much appreciated. Okay guys, I don't know if you guys, some of you guys probably saw it. I did a video a couple days ago about I was getting sick of, you know, how boring it was to watch Bassmaster and MLF events here lately, live scoping. Same old deal. Everybody's out there staring at the screen, looking down on it, holding the rod, pitching out a drop shot and catching them. Anyway, after that video, I got a ton of comments on that video, and I want to read you guys some of the comments I got regarding this, basically how they're just losing interest in watching Bassmaster and FLW, and then I'm going to comment on it here. So let me read 4 or 5 of these comments, and these are just a few of them. There's quite a few more, but this is just ones I picked out. Okay, first one. It's been a real downer watching the last 6 Bass and MLF smallmouth tournaments, just watching the guys stare down at their screens. Next one. I tried watching, these are all different comments. Next one. I tried watching the last Bassmaster tournament, but it was nothing but guys looking straight down, holding their rods, waiting for fish to get positioned. I turned it off in less than a minute. Next one. I've lost interest watching any tournaments where Livescope is used. Next one. The Elite Series tournament in South Dakota last week is a prime example why Livescope events are unwatchable. Next one. If I turn on a tournament and I see a pro staring at a Livescope with a drop shot, I'm not watching. Next one. The Elite Series tournament last week in South Dakota was unwatchable because of Livescope. 3 more. Next one. The Livescope tournaments the past month have been boring. If I see some dude with a flatworm staring at a screen, the channel is getting changed. Next one. I'm not watching any Livescope on TV. It's killing the chance for the sport to grow a larger audience. And the last one, Bassmaster Live. This has been my favorite. Bassmaster Live has been boring AF watching. Bassmaster Live has been boring AF watching Livescopes recently. Okay guys, this is just a few comments. Now you got to figure that if somebody takes the time to comment, how many tons of other people share the same opinion. I can tell you guys right now, Bassmaster and MLF better pay attention to this, because I can sit here and preach as far as what the damage that forward-facing sonar does to the sport with you know, taking away the mystery and the magic of the sport and creating income disparity in the tournaments, and they're not going to listen to me. But when they start losing impressions on the TV shows that they're watching, and they start losing viewership, which makes their product less valuable to advertisers, that's going to get their attention right there. So Bassmaster and MLF and all the tournaments that allow Livescope and forward-facing sonar in the tournaments, they have to ask themselves, do they want to continue doing this and have these same type of comments and lose viewership simply because they're allowing this to be legal? And does that offset any type of compensation they're getting from the electronics companies? And I can promise you, as this gets more and more, this is just going to accelerate. All the people that made the comments right here about they're basically not watching Bassmaster and they're not watching MLF if Livescope's on, that's not going to get any better. It's just going to get worse and worse and worse. So I think that Bass and MLF have got to ask themselves a serious question at this point. Do we want to alienate a large percentage of our viewership to allow this to go on? Or do we want to say, okay guys, it's done. We're forward-facing sonar is no longer allowed in our tournaments. You guys can keep your down imaging and side imaging, 2D sonar, but we're cutting it off of this. I think that's the only thing that's going to change it. So in essence, forward-facing sonar may have undermined itself here simply because of comments. But again, if I was in bass management and MLF management, I would not discount what I just told you right there, because I can promise you there's a lot more people that agree with that. So anyway, guys, quick video. Shoot me some comments. I want to know from you guys out there, if you flip on Bassmaster Live or MLF or something and you see some dude staring straight down at the screen, dropping a flatworm on a smallmouth, are you tuning out? Are you turning that TV off? Or are you watching it? Let's sort of get a random check and see how that goes. So anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in. Hope you guys are having a good day, and we'll see you.